gonna try to talk loud so you guys can hear me. First off, I want to say that some things I'm going to say I didn't say in my other exhale videos. If you want to see those videos, I'm going to be leaving it in the link below. I've decided that I'm going to share some things that I did not say because I felt like it was too much information. But seeing that I feel like my videos have been helping a lot of women out there, so I'm just going to share more information that I think that is very helpful. So, I am a victim of domestic violence. He hit me when I was pregnant with our first child. The one that I aborted, I got abortion. And he hit me because I didn't want to have an abortion and he didn't want a baby. And he was scared that his mother was going to get mad at him because his girlfriend before me, she lied and said that she was pregnant by him, and his mother got upset with him because he was younger then, but not that young. He was younger then, and she got mad at him, and yeah. So basically, I got rid of that baby because I was scared. Because, I was scared that he was gonna, harm me again after he hit me. And so I got rid of the baby even though I didn't want to. I got a tattoo on my wrist. The date that I got my abortion, which is December the 30th, 2010. And he also got it done on his wrist the same day and by the same person that did my tattoo. He got that tattoo. I got it because of remembrance of my unborn child. He got that tattoo because he wanted some kind of connection to me. Because he used to always try to get me to get his name, and I refused to ever get a guy's name tattooed on me. And he wanted me to always get his name, and I told him no. So he got a tattoo, same tattoo right here, as remembrance of his child. For pretty much having some kind of connection to me. Do that make sense? You know what I mean? So that's the reason why we both have the tattoo on our wrists. My family didn't know about that stuff for like a while. They didn't know about him hitting me. They didn't know about, for a while they didn't even know I was pregnant with Jasmine. My mom never really liked him. She used to say, you need to talk to other guys too, but I was stupid and, I just wanted to be faithful. I just wanted to be with him. That's what I used to be. I just want to be with him. That's how I used to sound. I didn't want to hear about what nobody else had to say. I was stupid. I was. And when he hit me and I had got pregnant, not even a month after I got that abortion, not even a month after I got it done, I was pregnant again. I got pregnant because when I got robbed, and I made a video when I got robbed, you guys, it's on this channel. When I got robbed, my birth control was in my purse. And I never did go back and get any birth control from the doctor. So, I was pretty much having sex and stuff, and, I didn't have no way. I was not going to get pregnant. We weren't using condoms. We both didn't have, like, no STD or anything, which was stupid for me because, I never know what he was doing behind my back, I thought I knew what he was doing, but, I was stupid, but pretty much I didn't have anything when I got tested, because you get tested, they test you anyways when you're pregnant. So thank God I didn't have anything. Knowing that I know a lot of stuff about him, that the type of guy he is now, I know a lot about him that I couldn't even believe. It's like, So, when I was pregnant, I decided to keep Jaslyn, and pretty much, oh, I didn't want to have another. Um, when I got pregnant again the second time with Jaslyn, I didn't want to get another abortion. So I decided to keep my baby, whether he liked it or not. I broke up with him on his birthday, which is April the 2nd. Um, I broke up with him because he was starting to get disrespectful. He didn't want me to keep her, and I was scared that he was gonna hit me again. I was stressed out and didn't want to lose my baby or risk, you know, losing me. So knowing that I have a heart problem, so I left him alone. I avoided places that I knew he would be, and I kept working. I worked my whole pregnancy until I even fainted while I was working, and um, there was a lot of drama throughout my whole pregnancy and all that stuff, from people threatening me, his family threatening me, him threatening me. It was just a lot of stuff. But I don't want to talk too much because I think I covered some of this stuff in my other videos. But pretty much my mom, I wish I would have listened to my mom, because she told me to get a restraining order on him while I was pregnant, and I didn't listen. I wish that I did, and now it's kind of too late, because I tried to get one recently when we were going to court for when he took me to court for visitation for Jasmine. It was too late, because what happened with the domestic violence, it was like kind of like old, and the judge didn't believe me because um, she felt, I guess, because I tried to bring it up later, you know what I mean? So she pretty much didn't believe what I had to say or nothing. So she pretty much thought I was lying. Um, if you're a female or male or whatever, and you're a victim of domestic violence, you need to do something about it. You need to get a restraining order, contact the police. Don't make the mistake I did, because I wish that I did, and now I'm kind of like suffering, because from not doing that, now I'm being forced to go around some people that I'm scared of, and I don't feel comfortable with being around. Because when I'm walking to that sheriff station and when I'm walking away from it, I'm scared. I'm scared that they're gonna write up on me, do something to me, or have somebody else do something to me. I'm scared. I'm scared that something's gonna happen to me when I'm walking. Something might happen to me when I have my daughter. I'm scared, and I can't even get the protection that I need because I didn't do nothing when the incident was happening. Um, so yeah, pretty much avoided him, because I'm kind of looking at a little bit of something that I wrote. I avoided him, and my mom was the one that decided that maybe I should invite him over when I took pictures. Jasmine, when she was 7 days old, so he came with his sister, and the day after that, he wanted me to be back with him, and I told him no, I was not about to put myself in that type of environment. I wasn't gonna put my daughter in that, and none of that. I don't want to be with you. You know what I mean? I'm not putting my life like that. I'm not putting myself in that type of situation anymore. And he got mad about it, and I believe that that's the reason why I'm going to court. We went to court for the visitation. I believe that he took me to court to get his child support lowered, because he knew that I filed for child support, because he didn't help me out with her at all. He's never helped me out with her, and my daughter is about to be 11 months old. I haven't even got one child support check. And yeah, so it's like it's a mixture of things. So he doesn't even care about seeing my daughter. He doesn't even care. Like, he'd rather go partying, smoking weed, doing whatever he wants to do. And these visits are pretty much for his mom. His mom is obsessed with my daughter, because she took it upon herself when she had her last child, her son, my daughter's dad, little brother. She took it upon herself and got her tubes tied. So therefore, she can't have no more kids. And that was what, I don't know how many years ago. I think he's in the ninth or 10th grade or something like that. I don't know how. I forgot how old he is. I think he's 14 or something. I don't know. But seeing that she can't have any more kids, she's using my daughter as her kid, and I'm suffering it for it. I'm suffering for it. He doesn't even have a voice because he lives with his mom and his grandmother. Pretty much his grandmother's house. His mom lives with his grandma, and his mom, his shoot. Okay, it's his grandmother's house. His mom lives there. As long as Jasmine's dad lives there. Jasmine's sister lives there, and his brother. His sister is younger than him, and his brother is younger than him. So it's all of them in the house. And so he pretty much don't even have a voice. Whatever his mom wants, his mom is going to get. So he's like, he has to do what they say, or I don't know what's going to happen. But his mom wants the visits, so his mom's going to get the visits. If he has to go to court, if he has to wake up and go to the sheriff's station, if he has to get up and bring her back, he's going to do it because his mom said so and his grandma said so. And his grandma is the one that's calling the shots. She sit there and look all mean and evil and all that stuff, and his mom does too. And trying to look at this. I forgot where I left off at. So we do the exchanges at the sheriff's station because Jasleen, on her second visit, which was March the 25th, 2012, their first ever visit was March the 24th, 2012. On March the 25th, 2012, when I got her back, my daughter had 4 bruises on her body. And she was very fussy. I didn't know what was wrong with her before I even seen the bruises. So we were at Del Taco, and she was sitting in the car with him and his mother for like since 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That was the time of visits they used to be until they got changed. And they were sitting in the car because those exchanges we was supposed to be at the park. And it was raining that day, so we all just sat in the car. He sat in their car, and my mom, my sister, and my brother was there with me, and we sat in my mom's car. So when I got her back, she was very fussy. I didn't know what was wrong with her, so I tried to give her a bottle and everything, try to calm her down. So I checked her diaper to see if she was, she used it. So when I did that, I seen like a little red marking by her belly button, and I'm like, okay, what the heck is this? So then I seen 2 on the side by her rib. They were like, by her ribs, they were like this far apart, and then 1 at the top of her back. So I'm like, okay. And she was very younger then. March the 24th, 2012, you add it up. I'm not allowed to. She was just like, she was still young. And she was born in October in 2011. So when I'm like, okay, because you know how baby skin is sensitive. So when my mom came back in that car from being in Del Taco with my sister in there, because they had to use the bathroom, and they was ordering some food. And I asked my mom, what is this? She was like, I don't know what that is. You need to go to the police. So we went to the police. The police was like, oh, don't look like a threat to the baby. She looks fine. So I'm like, okay. So we about to go home. My daughter was acting worse, so she didn't even want me to touch her, none of that. So I took her to the emergency room. I told my mom, we need to go to the emergency room. I don't know what's wrong with her. So when I went to the emergency room, I told them that she been acting fussy. I found these strange things on her body. She was with her dad. I don't know what it is. I don't know nothing. So when I told them that, they did x-ray, they did blood work, they examined her body and all that stuff, and seeing that it was bruises on her body, they called DCFS, Child Department of Children Service or Protective Service or whatever it's called. And we didn't even leave the hospital until like 5 o'clock in the morning. And this lady, I had to talk to this lady, had to talk to all these type of police, doctors, and all that stuff. And the lady came out to my home. I'm pretty sure she came out to his home and all that stuff. And there was another incident that happened at the park the next day, because that visit was on a Sunday, and they had another visit on Monday, And then we were taking her. The exchanges were at the park, at a park at first. And then I'm like, and I was about to just tell him that I found these markings on her body. I was just informing him that I found in her body DCFS gun involved. That's all I was about to do. And then as soon as I was about to say it, his mom hopped out the car and was like, "You're not gonna give us the baby? You're not gonna give us the baby?" And I'm like, "Fuck!" And then he's standing behind her with his arms like this, with his arms like this. And so I'm like, and my mom was like, "Just give him the baby, just give him the baby." And then so when they did that, and I was like, "Are you gonna bring her back?" And she didn't say nothing. So when I got out the car after I closed the door. I got out because I wanted to see if they had a car seat to make sure, they better have a car seat. So I got out and I looked. I was just running to make sure you had a car seat for her. And when I'm looking, I could see his auntie, the one that wished that me and my daughter was dead while I was pregnant. She called me saying that I hope you have a heart attack while you're on the labor table, while you're giving birth to that bastard ass baby. Something like that. I can't even remember how it used to go. But you guys can look on my old video. I can't remember how it went anymore. I used to know that by heart. But she was hiding in the back seat. She tried to hurry up and dunk down, but I seen her. And when she did that, I was scared. I started panicking, and then we went to the police department. And I tried to tell them what happened and this and that. And I guess like it was too much for me to deal with, and I passed out in the police department. And next thing I know, I open my eyes and I see my mama and the police looking at me, and my mama saying my name and all that stuff. And they rushed me to the hospital, and I ended up being okay. And I didn't even eat. I wasn't even eating when my daughter went to the. I wasn't eating. I wasn't, and that was another reason why I passed out too, because I wasn't eating and I was scared, and my heart was it was because of my heart. And like you're worried about a lot of stuff, you're not gonna eat. And that was something I didn't. That's something I did. And